Alright guys, here we go. We're going to be doing our first mod to the car. Well, other than tinting, I've already tinted it out. You guys are going to see this in the video. But we're actually going to be putting LED lights all throughout the interiors, the brake lights, and the turn signals today. Now, I ordered these right off the Civic X forums. It's typerleds.com. That's where I ordered them from. They're one of the actual sponsors there. So we have a bunch of lights we're going to be swapping out today. I will do my best to show every little thing. If you guys have been on my channel for a long time, I used to have a 370Z, and I did all the same thing on the 370Z. So I will try and actually show you the best I can of the actual removal, installation process. But if not, you guys can feel free to ask me a little bit later in the comments below, and I'll do the best I can to help you out. So what we're going to have is we have bright turn signals here, LED turn signals. We have brake lights we're actually going to be swapping out. We have map lights, we have dome lights, we have visor lights in here as well for the actual like makeup vanity mirror lights. So we got a lot of these stuff we're going to be installing here. I'm going to actually pull it inside the garage. Even it's a great day here in Florida. Let's go ahead and make things inside a little bit brighter, because let me tell you, basic bulbs like that, I don't even know why companies still do it. Why aren't they going to LEDs? It's just they're not even that expensive. Let's make this thing happen. Alright, so here we are inside the actual car. You can see the actual map lights here. I have a little plastic pry tool right here. You guys can actually see it. It came with my dash cam on my other car. But these are the kind of things you want to get. You can use a flat actual screwdriver right here if you really need to, but I'd be really careful with it. Put a cloth or something between it. And basically all you want to do is just kind of get around the edges of them and just kind of slowly pop the sucker out. See how you can kind of get it in there like that? That's all you want to do. You work your way around and until it actually pops out. I've actually turned the light on. I didn't really want to do that, but see how it just pops out just like this? This is basically all you want to do for the actual map lights, and it'll actually pop right out. There you go. So then that gives you the access to the actual bulb. So I'll turn it off right here. We just got to pop it out, put the new ones in. Give me 2 seconds. All right, what I wanted to actually show you real quick is just a quick side-by-side to show you what the differences are like. They just literally just grab one of the bulb, pull it straight down, then literally pop the other one in. Let me show you the difference. That's stock light bulb. This is LEDs. Look at the difference. It's so much brighter, and it's a cleaner white. It's not that yellowish tinted white that gives you. Look at the difference. There's such a huge difference for just such a small fee. I actually love having LEDs in there. So I'll show you what you got to do. Just make sure it's cool to the touch, guys. Make sure they're left off. You just want to grab them and pull. Look out. I'll show you on this one. You just got to pull it down like this, and that's all there is to it. You just slide it up here, and then you push it right back in. Don't have to push it too much firm. You'll feel it slide right in. Boom, done. Put your caps back on, and you're ready to roll. Just like that. So there you go. All right, for the next one, the actual vanity lights are probably some of the hardest ones to pop out here. Now, I already have it worked out. Get yourself your little pry tool, whatever you're going to use. You have to attack it from the inside here, okay? This side, not from the glass side, from the actual, just say, visor side. There's a very small indentation. You just kind of got to work it in there. It took me like 2 or 3 times, and you kind of put a little bit of pressure pushing down and popping up, and then it just pops up just like this, okay? That's all there is to it. So I just want you guys to understand that what you have to do, because even when I'm at my 370Z, when I did these were the toughest dang ones, but my wife was like, oh my god, I can finally see, amazing. So definitely worth the extra couple. I think it was like $3 or $4 for these 2 ones, so definitely spend the money and buy it. Alright, so here we go. It's actually been plugged in. These are the biggest pains in the butts I've ever seen to get out. Now this one hasn't, so I want to show you the before and after. Look at it. Nice yellow, meh. And then over here, whoa, super bright. I'll let you guys see it again. Whoa, let me tell you the trick I used. I had the hardest time trying to get my hands on there and pull it out. I even used a microfiber towel. These bad boys with the lightest, I mean, gentlemen, put your muscles away, gentlemen. Do not cranch it like that. Just lightly put some pressure just so you can grab onto the bulb and then just lightly pull it out, and it slid right out. And of course I didn't break the bulb, but this is what I did. I literally came up here like this, easily snagged it, and then I just kind of worked my way out. And it actually took about 2 or 3 pulls, and you can actually see it's moving, and then it finally popped out just like that. So just gonna let you guys know how I got mine out. I know it's a little bit of a trick here, boys. Just don't break the glass. Now, here we go. I'm going to do my best to hold the camera so I can actually show you while I'm doing this. I've already kind of loosened up the right side. What I did is I got a multi-tool with a little flat tip. The plastic one was having a hard time getting in there. You see how it is in between the actual gray ring and the actual hard plastic? This is where you actually have to input it, and then you got to kind of walk it around just the edge of it, just like this, okay? So once you actually pop the one side, you just kind of work along here just so it pops, and then the whole thing actually comes out. I do apologize. I'm not trying to show you at the same time, but this is how it's done. It's just right through there. You can already see I've already popped it, and then just like I said, walk your way around here and then just pull it straight on out. It is a bit of a pain. That's why I actually went to like a little flathead right here, this multi-tool, but it actually worked instantly. So just so you have a heads up. So let me show you what it looks like afterwards. One thing I felt it was necessary to actually show you guys is when it actually comes, it's going to come with like a separate plug that actually plugs into the actual adapter lighter, or you know what I mean, the light here. And the socket here, what happens is you see how there's a red and a black. Sometimes what you're going to find out on these is you actually flip it the wrong way and it won't turn on. And you're looking, okay, we have lights on here, so why isn't it turning on? All you gotta do is literally flip it over the opposite direction, push it back in, and it will work. Now, I don't know if you can see on mine, the red is actually on the top, and then towards the switch is the black side. Yours might be a little bit different, you know, because the wire's a little bit twisted, but just so you guys have a heads up, just literally spin the white around and then push it right back in again, and it will light up just like so. Look at how much light that is. It's ridiculous. All right, just gotta stick it on there now with the little tape. It has a little 3M tape or whatever on it, and then we're putting the cap back on. All right, here you go. Here's your final results. Now, the giant sticky thing, if you decide to buy these for your Type R, that's not really going to stick on much. There's like two little metal pieces in the back it halfway sticks to, but you can kind of still see it there. But that's fine. It's not like it's going to fall out. Let me show you what it looks like now. Lit up. Holy crap. Look at the difference. It's ridiculous. Look at that off. It is so bright now. Wow. Amazing. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and hit up the back end of the car now, the tail lights and the brake lights. I'll see you on the back. All right, now we're over here at the actual trunk light right here. I went ahead and upgraded to the really super bright LEDs they have. It was only like a couple dollars more. I like having a little bit of actual light when I'm back looking in the trunk area right here. That's just me personally. You can do, guys, do what you want, but I went ahead and upgraded. So let's go ahead and pop off the sucker. This is standard incandescent light bulb here. Let's put in those LEDs and let's show you how it gets done. All right, hopefully you guys can actually see this. I know it's a little bit off. The tripod won't really fit in here. Just kind of wedge your actual little plastic around here, and you can just go ahead and pop it out just like that. You see how it's already starting to come out here? Just kind of work that bad boy around and it'll actually pop out like so. You see it starting to come out? That's all there is to it, boys. Boom. All right, so here we go. You can actually see it all lit up here. What I want to actually show you one time real quick, attack it from this angle. That's the easiest way to pop it all the way out in one swift versus working your way around. Just hit it from this side angle towards the front of the car and it pops right out. Now, it's still plugged into the actual socket like the actual wiring harness, so it actually just kind of hangs there. This whole actual section comes out. That's when I actually came back here. Again, with this, just light, firm pull from the top and it just slid right out. It's just a lot easier than trying to burn your fingers off because you know the light's already on. And you can just get a better grab with it. Just make sure you use just light pressure, guys. Light pressure. It just slides right out. And there we go. Let's go ahead and start working on the tail lights and the turn lights. We're on the final stages now here. Home front. All right, now we're at the actual back tail lights where we're going to actually do the turn signals and the actual brake lights here. So I'm actually going to be doing the reverse lights, which is going to be the basic ones. I'll show them right here. Now you can get some really upgraded reverse lights, but for me I really didn't need it, so I didn't purchase it. But Type R LEDs does sell them. I actually have the super bright turn signals as well as the super bright brake lights. So we're going to be doing it all together. One of the cool things you can learn from a lot of people, and a lot of people show you this. Anytime you're going to work on lights, whether you're working for a client, anybody else, especially let's say you're doing headlight cleaning and stuff, just use blue painter's tape. You don't want to accidentally screw up their stuff, especially if you are sanding or doing the headlights. But for the tail lights, same way, because we are actually going to be removing them to actually get to the bulb. So make sure you cover your tail and so you don't cause any scratches. This is actually going to be pretty easy. The 2 bolts here. Then there's going to be 2 little plug-in things that go here. So once you actually loosen it up, you're going to be literally pulling it and it's just going to pop right off. That's all there is to these lights. Nothing more than that. 2 screws, 2 little pop socket things. Boom, you're done. That's it. Let's go ahead and get to it. There you go. All there. There it is. That's all there is to it. Again, you're going to see the little 2 sockets right here. They just pop in, they snap in right here. Once those are popped in, they just got to screw it back in. So just so you guys see what you're actually dealing with here, I want to make it as easy as possible for you guys. Now it's time to switch out the bulbs and we're good to go. All right, now that we're actually all unplugged here, I want to actually go over where everything is here. So when we flip it over, I want you guys to see where we're at here. This first one on the outside is actually going to be your turn signals and emergency flashers. Down here, this bottom one right here, this is going to be your reverse light. And then up here on the far inside, they're all the gray cap ones, all the gray ones here. This one is going to be your actual brake lights. So here on the outside is your flashers and turn signals. Here is your reverse, and here is your actual brake lights. So just so you guys know, when we're doing the actual turn signals first, it's just as easy as everything else. Spin it, pull it right out, just like that, guys. No hard stuff here. Simple, easy. Pop the new one in, put it in, twist, we're done. That's it, guys. That's how to make it happen. Now, what do we do before we actually put everything in? We test. We always check to make sure they all work. So I'm going to go around, hit the brakes. I'm going to put our reverse signal on, and I'm actually going to put our turn signals on. So that way we make sure everything is there working before we plug it all in and screw it back down again. Always test it. So here we go. Let's see. This will give you a good comparison between side to side as well. So have fun with this part. First thing, flashers. Whoa. Oh my God, they're so much brighter. I can actually see it, and we're in the daytime, and it is ridiculously bright. All right, let's go ahead and go to the actual brake lights. All right, hopefully you guys got to see that. Now we're actually going to be setting up, testing out, and making sure the reverse bulbs work. Here we go. Let's go ahead and start the car. Well, there you have it, the full Type R LEDs, full LED swap, let's just say. I know the company is Type R LEDs, so if you guys want to find them, you can find them typerleds.com or something like that, or you can actually just go onto the Civic X forums. They make it for Civic Si, sedans, Type Rs, the whole 9 yards. And of course, I bought the whole interior Type R interior set, plus I bought the actual brake lights, higher end reverse lights, and stuff like that. So there you go. I really do hope that helps you out when you actually go decide if you want to pick these up or not. I had these stuff like that on my 370Z. It made a huge difference, especially when it came to backing or when you're actually looking at yourself in the mirror inside. I like LEDs. I like it a lot brighter. I feel like in today's society they should come stock and not have to buy them extra. I mean, come on, Honda, step up and spend the money. Anyways, y'all, if you did like the whole install video, please make sure to leave it a huge thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to actually have video of it at night so you can even see it more lit up and bright, and hopefully that really does help you out decide if you want to buy it or not. I will tell you, with all the LEDs combined, I bought it from them. Maybe there is a cheaper space, but I paid about $150 for the entire set that I just installed. And maybe you can get it for cheaper, but these are one of the sponsors on the Civic X forums, so they already knew they were going to work pretty good with a warranty, so whatever, $150 for that many lights, it was no big deal for me. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope it does help you out. When you go to install yours, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you all at the very next video. Take care. Remember, any novice can do this. You can do it too. See you in a little bit.